Hey, what's up there? Thank you very much for coming to this video. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can take your brand and make that become the next very high-end fashion brand. Because I was doing some research and I found out that most of these fashion brands that you see on screen, as well as any high-ticket fashion brand, it's not necessarily a very expensive brand and a very expensive, luxurious product because the actual product itself. Like, let's take Prada as an example. Prada is, of course, they have some clothes, and the clothes are very good quality from what I've heard, and it's, of course, very good items. But it doesn't justify that their price point is close to 100 times of a regular t-shirt, if we use that as an example. So what actually makes them so valuable is because they have so much attention, and it's kind of been decided upon in the general consensus that Prada is a very expensive brand. So to actually market themselves as that makes them now able to charge these ridiculous prices. So if you want your brand to be the next Prada or the next any of these that you see on screen and get a chance to have a very luxurious brand, then I would go for Whop Content Rewards. You see, Whop Content Rewards is essentially a method of marketing your fashion brand. It's not paid ads and it's not organic marketing, but rather it's a combination of the two where you have all the positives and none of the downsides. Because you see, with paid ads, it's very expensive, costing you $10 to $15 for 1,000 views, and there's no trust because the consumers are consuming an advert. Similarly, for organic marketing, it's very time consuming, and the results aren't really guaranteed. So what Whop has done is they have combined the two and created Content Rewards, which is essentially an opportunity that you're opening up for creators either worldwide or that you select to promote your fashion brand for as low as 10% of the price of paid ads, meaning you can pay somewhere around in the ballpark of $1 to $2 for every 1,000 views they're getting to promote your fashion brand according to all your requirements and bring a lot better results because the creators are, of course, actually they have a lot more trust behind them compared to an advert. So this way, you can realistically get close to 10 times, if not even more, the results with just your marketing budget alone. So this, of course, results in cheaper costs and better results. And I'm sure that you're by now really interested in this and want to get this going for your own brand. And the way to do it is super simple. I would go for the following. Hey there, thank you very much for making it this far into the video. So to actually get your Whop set up to host your content reward, just like all these people that you can look on the Discover page are doing and generating tens of thousands of dollars every single day. So to actually get your own content reward set up, it's a simple two-step process. Well, first, it's kind of step zero, but you gotta create a Whop account. It takes you around 30 seconds, so I assume that's kind of self-explanatory. Secondly, you need to go to whop.new. Once you add whop.new, you're going to create your Whop. Now, the Whop, that's the community that will be hosting the content reward, which is the community that you're going to be inviting creators to or open up for anyone to join to promote your brand in your content reward that is hosted within that community. In this community, also, you can create courses of how you want the creators to create content for your brand, or you can talk to them, create an actual community, get to know them, create announcement, host flash campaigns, and everything that you could ever dream of. So to get this all done, all you need to do is just go to whop.new after you've created an account. Then after that, you will just let this load and you'll click create new dashboard. Then click continue and then just title this whatever you want. So I'm not gonna actually create this right now, but you just create it and saying, I'm gonna say Linus1234. Then just click continue. Then just choose a link and of course actually make this properly. I'm just showing this now for educational purposes. Then it would just say building Linus and 2 seconds later you'll have a Whop. Now you can go to your community and if you want to, you can make this a little more aesthetically pleasing because you can fill out the tabs like home, chat, earn, learn, calendar, play, and everything here to create a proper community that will be hosting your content reward. Now you can make this prettier, it'll take you like 5 minutes, and once this is done, you'll simply head to the Discover page. Once on the Discover page, you'll click on the plus sign next to Content Rewards, and then right here, you'll select the Whop that we just created and click Continue. Once here now, you'll fill out the information, which is super simple to do, very self-explanatory, of what your content reward is about. So you can then title this whatever you want, select the content type. Clipping is that they're repurposing your content, and UGC is that you're creating new content. If you're going to create UGC, I would advise you have the reward rate, which is what they're getting paid, a little higher because it requires more effort on their end. Choose the category, select your budget, the reward rate, what they're getting paid for every 1,000 views. I would argue that around $1 to $3 is good. Probably on the higher end if you're creating UGC and on the lower end if you're clipping. the minimum and the maximum payout, any bonuses, select the platforms you want them to create this on, and then any assets you want them to include, and then on the requirements. For the requirements, it's important to enter in all the details you want about the videos done, such as if you want the audience to be in a certain location, if you want them to be in a certain location, if you want them to have a call to action in the videos, such as to promote your website, or if you have a website for your brand, if you want them to tag you in the posts, if you want them to have a link in bio, or whatever the case is, you would enter this here under the requirements. Then once this is done, you'll just click continue, then you'll top up the balance, and then the content reward is live. It's really that simple, and now it's just a matter of inviting people to your Whop community to use your content reward to get paid to promote your brand. Now you can, of course, if you want to, just leave this open as well, and everyone who wants to will be able to take part of this by, as Whop is pushing that out then to help you grow. Now, this is of course one of the most common questions that we get asked is that, hey, what if someone just joins my Whop and steals my marketing budget? Well, you don't need to worry about that, because even though anyone can promote content if you choose to do this publicly, you'll need to manually approve or disapprove all the submissions that they're doing into your content reward, and only after you've approved their submission they'll get paid. So that way there's no chance of you losing your money, rather it's just 100% more, well, in my opinion, just 1,000 times better way to actually get your brand off the ground. And that's exactly how I would do it, and that's what we can see that all these creators are doing every single day on the Whop, where they're paying out tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands daily, because they see that this is working for them and they just know that this is the next big thing. So with that said, I definitely recommend you get on this. If you have any questions, drop them down in the comments below, and I'll get back to every single one of them. And with that said, I hope you have a really good day and take care.